Hello. Hey Alfred. Hey Jody. So this is SPRAWL. If you don't know, I like shooter games. Also, if the audio is too loud, let me know. Because I didn't test beforehand. I don't want it to be quiet, but I don't want it to be loud, because music's gonna pop, okay? This game's good. I like this game. I saw this game a while ago, actually. I think it was during a Steam Next Fest. And I was like, this looks interesting. I want to get it. And that was in 2023 sometime. So, let's get into it. As you can see, it says Episode 1, Mission 1, E1M1. It's a boomer shooter, so. I might need to turn this down. That animation is so scuffed. Hey Neko, how's it going?
Wake up.
I'm gonna turn this down just in case, because it's fucking... It's loud. Let's do 50 for everything. It's loud for me. Just in case. That'll be fine, probably. So, this game is a movement shooter as well as a boomer shooter. So I'm gonna be moving pretty fast. If you've watched me play Ultra Kill, then you'll know that I like these types of games. Oops.
You'll need it if you want any chance of survival.
So, the gist is, oh, you know what? Something I haven't bothered with. Oh, there's cinematic quality. That's funny. I think that, yeah, motion blur. I haven't messed with any of this. There's DLSS as well. But it's not really, like, terribly necessary since the game is... There's also... Oh, yeah, difficulty options. Yeah. Ah, whatever. I'll just turn off motion blur. I kept it on because I just... Normally when I play games for the first time, I want to see what the default options are like, and I've done that already.
Government forces have had enough.
So this game is cyberpunk,
Anomalous factors,
as you can tell, probably.
Rebels, hackers, unaccounted for ex-military runaways.
It wears its inspirations on its sleeve.
Had in mind for you.
And
I stepped in.
the main selling point is that you wall run, you wall jump, you can slide around and slide boost, and you got bullet time. And when you go bullet time, it shows the weaknesses of enemies, so... Very fun. Very cool. You also have a sword because, you know, cyberpunk. You're a street Sam. If you know Ghost in the Shell, there's I believe a couple of areas that seem heavily inspired by it. Hey Claude. Hey Toothpick. How's it going, y'all? Yeah, I wanted to finish up that video first before streaming a Monster Hunter game. Because I didn't want people to come in here and be like, hey, are you still playing Monster Hunter? I'm gonna tweak the audios again. It's a bit better, I think. I should have tested this before starting, but it's not like I'm a professional or anything. I'm not, actually, I don't, I'm not. So yeah, so, something about this game is I'm not really sure sometimes, like, what they expect you to do. Like, this part here, this is weird. I don't know what the intended path up here is. Like, you can do it, because the game allows you to do it, but it seems like this is more like they just kind of put it like this and didn't really You know what I mean? Like, there's no natural way that it flows that you know. There's a third type of enemy is the shield guys. Second one was the dog back there. Just having the pistols, we don't have a very good way of dealing with anything other than regular human dudes. But the pistols are like our main weapon, pretty much throughout.
There's a large force converging in on your location. Quickly, make your way to the rooftops.
This game's good, so let's get into it. Maybe I don't miss my shots. Music's good too, quite good. The dogs don't actually do a ton of damage, which is weird. You'd think them being melee, they would do a lot of damage to encourage you to not get hit by them, but they're like barely do anything to you. They also don't make any noises when they move, but honestly, you should crank your music up anyways. It's one of those types of games. There's a bit of, you know, Doom influence, but honestly, Doom being such an insanely good game, like it's hard to not have influence from Doom 2016 and Eternal. Of course, the original. So I've got 2 wall jumps. 1, 2, wait, 3? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I don't know why. I think they say you have like 2 wall jumps, but I could have sworn I was always confused by that, because like, you have 3. So yeah, we're just gonna vibe and shoot dudes in the face for today. And vibe to some honestly pretty good music. Do I play Apex? Yeah. Well, I don't, but I have. I'm not very good. At Apex, or Battle Royales in general, but I do like the game. The soldier was praying to his god.
I noticed a soldier praying to his god. So I went ahead and answered his call. He's left you a gift. Go to the temple you collected.
Nah, I don't need to try the voices. So yeah, we just got the SMGs, but the pistols are just better for most enemies. The game's a bit dark sometimes too. It's another thing. Speaking of which, I should probably turn up the gamma a little bit, like that. That's better, I think. So the SMGs are really good on the dogs, because the dogs don't have any weak spots. That's why the pistols are so good, because enemies have weak spots. Am I a Germany? No. I'm from... what is it? Etats-Unis? I don't know, United States. I'm trying to learn French. I'm doing a terrible job of it. I'm awful at learning pretty much anything. I don't remember the reflections. Maybe that's from the cinematic thing.
There's a generator close by. It'll restore power to the lever on the comms tower ahead.
Yeah.
And grant me access
Ever since I saw this game, I wanted to play it. Ever since I played it, I kind of wanted to stream it. Because I like showing off games like this, you know? Or showing these games. Especially because, again, my roots are definitely more shooter than anything else. I think the first game I ever played was, well, first game I don't know what the first game I ever played was, but my first game I owned was a game called Wild 9. I'll definitely be playing that eventually. But besides that, the first games I remember a lot are like Counter-Strike Source, Half-Life 2, stuff like that. Didn't really play too much TF2, unfortunately. Although, when I did, I was like a backburner pyro. Back when that was like good, I guess, but back before air blasting was a thing. You know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? I feel like the game's still too dark. Maybe that's better. Again, I should have probably tested this and tweaked things before. I need to get in the habit of doing that.
There, use the lever. Good.
I have a couple of filter options on the audio, and the audio is turned down anyways, so hopefully it's fine. I want to strike a balance of the game being, you know, loud without being over me. And what I do for that is I have it sidechained to my mic, which helps a little bit, but hopefully also doesn't make the audio sound like it's ducking, which I noticed in the Dragon Dogma streams. Oh. Something that, so I recently reinstalled everything on my computer, which is a nightmare, and I fucking hate doing that. I didn't want to do it for the longest time, but I needed to do it to fix an error I was having, and it did fix it. So that means that when I reinstalled OBS, all my settings are reset. And I had an old backup of the settings, but it was back from when I was streaming on my Switch. And for that, I had to delay my audio from my mic. And the audio from my mic was still being delayed in the last few streams, which means, from listening to it now, is that the audio ducking from the sidechain from my mic to the main audio was happening before my voice was even coming out because of the delay. That's annoying. So I fixed that. My audio, my mic is no longer being delayed by 700 milliseconds. So that's good. You know, it's good. Love that for me. I'll hit him eventually, don't worry about it. Languages in general are hard to learn, yeah, honestly. Am I done here? Oh, yeah, it's this way.
It will take some time for you to operate at your peak again, but I've seen your tools on display before. I have faith in your capability for brutality. You'll be a hallmark of your kind.
What's interesting is that this game is quite good, but it's apparently not very popular. I don't know, it's weird. I think it's just a bit unlucky, honestly. Also, apparently the dev team is just 2 people, or, well, 2 main people with a bunch of other people helping.
But I've since outgrown.
And one of the people who worked on this game, he did the music and I believe all the story.
You and I have much
Which is crazy.
in this sense. You were once their crown jewel, their prized instrument of death. You've done unspeakable things, all in the names of cowards who seek to advance no one but
It's a big
themselves.
fucking elevator.
And when they were done with you, you were tossed aside like a broken tool. You chose exile in search of penance, in place of revenge. I seek to give you both, and in return, I will be set free.
It's a cool game.
You're entering a hub of warehouses. They once
Bit heavy-handed at
provided aid
times,
to
bit on the
walled
nose at
city.
times, but hey.
I've plotted a route through the main exit.
When was Cyberpunk ever known for its
Make your
subtlety?
way there.
There is a lot of crazy, like, hidden story stuff going on as well. There's like a bunch of codexes. There's a lot of weird shit. I actually posted it in my, not weird, interesting things. I posted it in the music channel in Discord. One of the main theme in this song is referencing like an old cello thing. And it's really cool listening to them back to back. But I don't know, and he says that there's like apparently a reason for that. Or I think, maybe, I don't know. And that's just cool. I'm not smart enough to understand any of that. And I'm not a cyberpunk person. I've only ever seen Ghost in the Shell's movie. I've never seen like the anime. I do not remember the movie. Except like the part where she fights a tank, I think. And she like rips her arms off or something. I don't know. Like, there's also the part with the water, which we'll get to later.
To realize that this system has been compromised. They've taken to manually disabling power in order to cut you off.
For anyone who doesn't know, I've actually played through Doom 64 on Twitch a long time ago, as well as, you know, Doom Eternal and Doom 2016. Other very good games. The melee attack is borderline useless in this game, which is a shame. I wish that they would have at least made it like one-shot their normal units, because the difference between meleeing them and shooting them in the head is literally like nothing. Like I could just click their head, or you could just let me kill them in one swipe. You know what I mean? Like what's the difference? That's one thing. I think I've also played through Half-Life 1? No. I've definitely played through Half-Life 2. I played through Half-Life 2 episode 1 and 2. Very good games. I haven't played through Portal, although that's a bit of a different type of game. I don't really know if that would be... Well, I mean, I think it'd be fine to stream. But it's just a different type of game, you know? Hey Stardex, this game is called SPRAWL. It's a first-person shooter, boomer shooter. And its main mechanics are wall running and bullet time. It's a cyberpunk sort of game. Like Ghost in the Shell. There's a lot of really interesting movement tech that they never really explained too. Like the game gives you coyote time, which is honestly really fun. So basically, coyote time is when you walk off of an edge, there's still a time where you can still jump like that. And they put that in platformers because you can't expect the player to be perfect every single time. But if you slide and then jump, you have a little bit of an extended jump because of that coyote time. And it's honestly really fun. It feels really good. Because it's a really forgiving coyote time. My main criticism of this game is just the level design. It's not exactly intuitive.
Climb the bed of this truck. This'll let you sneak past the guards. Or don't.
This game technically has bunny hopping, which is nice. It's actually it is the same as ultra kills actually. So there's slide jumping, and then there's normal jumping. If you slide jump and then slide jump again as you hit the ground, you'll sort of have a faster movement speed. I don't think it increases your movement speed though. The thing is, in this game, you can slide in midair. An ultra kill, if you try to slide in midair, you'll do a slam. So. Ooh, Half-Life Opposing Force is great. I really like that game. I'd like to play through Blue Shift and Opposing Force eventually. I think that'd be a lot of fun. If nothing else, I just kind of want to have them like a playthrough, and then I can have it linked in my spreadsheet. This is where the codex entries. They used to only have them, like you'd have to scan a QR code to actually read them, but now they have it in the games, which is great. From what I can tell from their Discord server, this is basically, it's like if they wanted to have a story, it was this or nothing, so understandable.
Your bloodlust really is insatiable.
Is it the heavy units? We're gonna see a lot of them. You can take them out extremely easily with 2 headshots to stagger them, and then finish them off with the SMGs. But if you get too close, their shotguns will fucking destroy you. Like, a lot of times, like, I missed his head. A lot of times, like the movement system is a bit sloppy sometimes, and I'll just completely lose all my momentum. Part of it's a skill issue, part of it is honestly just, you know. So, movement tech. Seems fucking cool. If I can land my movements. Shotgun jumping is honestly really finicky in my experience. I don't know why sometimes I do it and it just doesn't do anything. Oh, what the hell? They're all in one place. Of course, again, the inspiration from Doom and using weapon combos. It's less of a thing in this game, but it's definitely still a thing. Weapon combos is such a fucking awesome idea. And I don't really know if a game before Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal especially, like, ever encouraged that type of thing, you know? Like, you can obviously always do a weapon combo, but it was never until Doom where it really was like, wow, this is a thing that's in a game. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Am I just yapping?
That's the key card. Now use it to access the 2 rooms with the legs.
I don't know what this song is, but you can, like, it's like a secret song in this level.
They will once the scouts detect you've taken out a whole squad of elites.
Ever tried Trepang 2? Yeah. I've played the demo. I want to get it. I've heard apparently Trepang 2 is really good, but the story is whatever. I don't really care for story, so yeah, Coyote Time. That's why they call it that. I found mod for Half-Life 1. They said it had some story. I will record and edit it out. What? But yeah, Trepang 2 is really cool. I've played the demo, and then I kind of forgot about it. I haven't actually got it yet, but it's definitely on my list.
I would have preferred to avoid the city streets. Rebel cells and civilians both attempted to fight back once they had heard of what had happened beyond the walls. They stood no chance. Expect heavy resistance. Immediately. That parking garage is our only option. It will take you across the rooftops to an older part of the city. I cannot bypass that lock, but I've tracked down the key card. It was dropped by a squad that encountered resistance. It's currently in an apartment a few blocks from your location. Enemy reinforcements are positioned along the route there. Take them out.
This is a level where it's like easy to get lost. I think it's this way. Yep. Man. I'd like to play Fear eventually too. Another thing that this game has unfortunately is that weapon swapping isn't instant. Like I understand it as a design decision, but like it feels really bad to try to switch to one weapon and then need to switch to another one because the situation is different than what you assumed. And just not being able to do that sucks. Want more content of Trepang 2? Yeah, it's a cool game. I really like it. It's a lot like Fear, right? Like that's like the point of it, right? So it's like, what if Fear, but like better? Another thing that's weird in this game is when you enter some places like elevators like this, you'll just be stuck. Like I can't move, and it just feels really awkward. I understand why, but then you can move for a bit, and you get stuck again. Yep, I'm stuck again. Again, I understand why, but you also can't shoot when you're like this. And if you rush past a bunch of enemies in this other area, or that area, the enemies will run up to you while you're stuck in an elevator and you can't shoot back, and then so you just die. It's like, come on, man, that feels bad.
Interesting.
But hey, you know, I mean, relatively, well, honestly, very minor things, but still criticisms.
Well done. However, we're not done yet. You'll have to work your way back to the garage. Going through the streets is no longer viable. You'll have to take the same route as whoever's handiwork this was.
This game is kind of like Serious Sam, where you need to like focus on target prioritization and positioning. I don't know if if you have played Serious Sam, but it's honestly kind of surprising how strategic that game is. I mean, when you're faced against 100+ enemies at any given time, each with like different ways of handling and all that, handling them. You know, it's honestly a really cool game. Also a pretty funny game. This is also pretty funny. So this part here, we're supposed to stand on that, and then it takes us up. If we jump on there, we get stuck like before. But if you slide over it, like I messed up. If you slide over it, you'll fall off, and this will start going up, and then you'll get like teleported up here. I messed it up though. Also, if you fall, you get teleported back, because there's no way for that lift to go back down. I mean, there is, but no reason to do that when they can just teleport you back up. So they tell you that you can slide jump in the tutorial, but none of the platforming seems to like really call for it, which is weird. If anything, if you slide jump, you're gonna overshoot what you're trying to do or what the game wants you to do. When the platforming works, it works really well, but sometimes it doesn't work very well. Did try Fear 2, didn't finish it, not good with the lady. You mean it's like scary, or? Yeah, I remember when I played Fear and Fear 2 a long time ago, and like it scared the shit out of me, and I could barely play the game because it was so scary. Take your time, I also did not finish Half-Life Blue Shift. I've played all of them, I believe. I definitely finished Opposing Force. Pretty sure I played Blue Shift. Why does this mechanic game walk slide already exist in Prince of Persia? Huh? I like how the heavy units work. Like, they run up to you and then there's a slow, like, shotgun animation, because if they shot immediately, then that'd be honestly pretty unfair. So, interesting way to balance them. And again, it is cyberpunk, so people probably have like targeting like implants and shit, and things that make them fire immediately once they see you, kind of stuff. This is the elevator I was talking about. If you run past all those enemies and then get in here, you'll be stuck. They'll enter here and just shoot you and you'll die. The enemies do quite a bit of damage to you if they do actually hit you. I think the basic units deal 15 damage per shot, and they fire in burst shots, or burst fire. So if your full burst hits you, you're down 45 health. So that's like almost half your health already. If you have no armor or anything. Is there something up there? Never checked. I never... Can I even get up there? I don't think you can. No, I think there's a wall blocking me. Oh! Oh! Yeah, this is a bit of weird level design. Like, the game obviously wants you to go over here. That's what the game is telling me. But you're actually supposed to go that way. And the only way I would know that is because of the lights. But that's... it's not great. It's a bit awkward, honestly. This here also... when I first played through, I thought you were supposed to go this way. That's a secret area. You're supposed to go here. But the level design makes you go this way. But you're sort of intended to go that way. Like... and this just feels awkward because, you know, you're not really supposed to do it because this is a secret area. It's just weird, man. Like, the level design is not the greatest, which is a shame. That's obviously just my opinion, but my opinion is based on fact, so... No, I'm just kidding. This here is just obvious, like, that there's a secret here. Video game intuition. It tells us a lot. I've been playing a lot of game. A lot of Squid Game. No, a lot of game. Yeah, like that. Like, was that just a messed up jump? Weird. I think I just don't know how to use the shotgun to jump properly. Shotgun jumps are not like explained in game, I don't think. And none of the game ever needs you to use it. It requires you to use it. My favorite part of this shotgun tech is the super slide, of course. It's just a lot of fun.
I wonder if you have any idea how many you've killed so far.
This is also really awkward.
How many more you will.
Like, he starts talking right when there's a bunch of enemies. Most of the time when you encounter enemies, you want to go in slow-mo. But going into slow-mo slows his voice down, so it makes it like impossible to hear what he's saying. Great baggy guide is out, yeah. Yeah, I wanted to make sure that was released before I played a game that was not Monster Hunter or Dragon's Dogma. I know no one's really gonna tune in for this anyways, but I at least wanted to do this to make sure people realize, like, yeah, I'm still doing Monster Hunter stuff, you know what I mean? But, you know. Oh well. Can you kill this before... Yeah, you can! It's supposed to be a thing where it's like, oh no, it's a teleporting enemy, and it's supposed to go all the way up this and stuff. I was always wondering, can you shoot her before she, like, gets out? And yeah, you can. That too. A lot of dialogue delivery is very dramatic. I know that's like the style, but like very melodramatic, like for no reason. Like the way he says any means necessary. Like, dude, I've been killing tons of dudes, as you've already made a comment about. Like, you don't need to make it seem like it's such a big deal. It's really not. But hey, you know. So there's 3 melee units so far. One of them is invisible, one of them has a shield, and the other one is a dog that jumps at you. And the shield and the dog are, you know, obvious enough. The ghost one also can teleport, which is neat. But yeah, I don't know. It just feels weird to have so many. I think it's fine. It's just, you know, kind of funny as well. Also, the teleporting is very exploitable. Another thing about this game is that since it is so fast-paced, you would assume that the game wants you to use all the movement tech and everything, and for the most part it does. But you can also just like sit up on a high ledge somewhere and just snipe enemies, and they can't do anything about it, which is a bit awkward. They could have just had enemies like spawn in one way or another once you got into the area that you were trapped in there with them. But yeah, relatively minor criticism. Also, apparently enemies only drop resources if you get a headshot or a weak spot kill, or like overkill them, which is like with their jetpacks. But I don't notice that because I almost never kill an enemy not doing that. Or if you do a melee finisher like that, they drop resources as well. But like 99% of my kills are headshots because of the slow-mo mechanic. So it just seems like all the enemies drop resources no matter what. Like if I kill her just with a body shot, yeah, she doesn't drop anything. It's just, I don't know. It's weird. I guess it makes sense, but it's kind of funny, I suppose. They're doing the whole Doom thing where, you know, if you want to get more health, you either find a medkit or kill more enemies. It's a handful of things that I feel like they did because Doom did it. Not necessarily in a bad way. Like the finishers, I feel like they did that just because like Doom had finishers. Because otherwise it's just a really weird mechanic. It feels out of place. But you know, it's alright. The game is otherwise extremely good.
Must restore power to that lift. There is a switch that should grant you access to the generator close by. I'm detecting several squads of troops being deployed aerially.
They didn't give him a jetpack? That's fucked up, man. Go. Oh, this is another funny thing. I always do this. Like, I guess you're supposed to enter the area normally? Question mark. But literally every single time I've done this level, I've always just gone to the lift, and these enemies jump down, and I'm already on the lift. Like, whatever. The main section of the level's coming up soon. The slow motion seems to slow the game down to 40% of normal speed. And yeah, I tested this. I tested all this. All the numbers that I'm talking about, like the damage numbers, I tested it for reasons. I was just curious, I guess.
To our objective is directly ahead. But shatter on their systems indicate they mean to deploy 4 more squads in close proximity. Do what it takes to break through.
I know some people want to see me play more shooters. That's part of the reason why I'm doing this. Also, Shogo, I think, is the name of a game. The mecha shooter, anime mecha shooter. It's a weird sort of cult classic, I guess. Anyways, this is the main area of the level. Oh, I see. So I guess that's what? 2 squads? And then here's the 3rd one, I think. He did say 4 squads. Never pay attention to that shit. Yeah, that would have killed me if I had low enough health. I think they do upwards of 85 damage. I think the gate, yeah, just lowered. Well, if anyone else is alive, you're not important enough. So I'm just gonna move on.
Never cease to amaze me. However, they must know that there is only one person that could have caused all of these casualties.
I mentioned it before, but shooter fundamentals are the same no matter the medium. So, crosshair placement is the same in using light bowgun and bow as it is in a shooter like this game. So he was about to come around the corner, so I held the angle wide because I figured he was going to come out. That being said, this is a fucking single player game, so he could have just as well just gone like here and aimed at me because it's, you know, bots. But not only bots, but like bots with cybernetic implants, so more of an excuse for them to be able to do that. It's just another time where the shotgun jump failed me. Same thing. Yeah, it's still weird. The shotgun jump just doesn't seem to work all the time. I just either don't know enough about it or it's finicky. But honestly, if it's supposed to be such a fun tech for people to use, they should take a note from Ultrakill and make it easier. I mean, as far as I can tell, Ultrakill's tech is extremely straightforward and like, as far as I can tell, he's made sure to make the tech like accessible. Even some of the shit that's like hella unintentional, like slam storage. I want to say it was just easy to do, and like at its core, or you know, these shield guys are annoying in this area. We did it. Prefer Half-Life over this game. Half-Life has very hard, almost rage shutdown PC. Huh? I mean, this game is potentially really hard, depending on how you play. Maybe I'm just making it look easy. It's definitely not as hard as like some things. I mean, Ultrakill's pretty hard too, but ultimately, a game like SPRAWL and even Ultrakill and Half-Life are just different types of games.
Reach the central processing nexus. There is a runoff tunnel that will lead you to one of the only dead zones in the SPRAWL. From here, I'll be able to co-opt the transport undetected.
I do like the concept of shotgun jumping, as with rocket jumping you need a surface below you to actually do the jump, but you technically don't with the shotgun. Which is cool. There's also more enemy types that we haven't seen. More weapons that we're gonna get eventually. Like right now.
That's not good. Aim for the grenades. 7. They're weak to explosives.
These things are honestly annoying to fight until you have like ways to kill them. I don't know how to bait out this phase. Because he's got that piddly ass fucking machine gun. He's got a melee attack, I don't know how much damage that does. The machine gun does like pitiful damage, surprisingly.
Loader class, heavy mech. No deployment recorded on their battle net. They know it's you now, and they're sending out their big guns. At least you got a souvenir.
Similar to Half-Life though, this game is like story based. Like there's a lot of story elements. In Ultrakill you just go from room to room and kicking ass, and it never has any breaks. But in this game, well,
Ride this boat. Let's take you as close as I can to the next dock.
this game has moments like this. And don't get me wrong, this is enjoyable to just soak in the environment, the scenery. And obviously if you compare a game like Ultrakill to something like this game is obviously much better to look at, in a way, in a sense. Ultrakill is just not focused on this level of artistic expression. Although obviously, that being said, Ultrakill is not exactly bad to look at either. But yeah, and I compare this game to Ultrakill so much because there's a lot of similarities. There's a lot of things that they could learn from Ultrakill. Because honestly, Ultrakill is just ridiculous how well it's designed, in my opinion. It's It's really cool. You can shoot your own grenades out of the air. That's a lot of fun. Not terribly practical, but very fun. And makes sense because you can shoot dizzy grenades out of the air. See, there's another shotgun jump that just didn't work for seemingly no reason. This part is really weird. I don't know why there's so many connectors to this switch. I'm assuming it activates all of the lifts, question mark? Yeah, it does. It's just weird. I don't know. It's weird. This is just a cool little area, you know? You can put this in a fucking Gary's Mod role. Hello? Gary's Mod roleplay server, and it would fit fine. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I saw your short video called Rust Stones. Didn't talk about rust weapons. Yeah, I just talked about the stones. I might cover the weapons eventually, but honestly, as far as I'm aware, the only good weapon is like the sword and shield. And even then, I believe it gets replaced eventually. I don't really know. And that's just talking about Freedom Unite. I'm not sure about Portable Third. Here's another criticism I have about this game, is these units. This is a heavy unit. He's got a helmet. That's important, because it takes 2 shots to his head to stagger him. This is also a heavy unit. He doesn't have a helmet. That means 2 things. 1, it takes 1 shot to stagger him, but 2, he shoots 2 times whenever he fires. 1, 2. And that's kind of fucking important. But they both have the same names and almost identical silhouettes, so it can be very frustrating if you don't know. It's just a really weird bit of awkward design, where I can only imagine like it's that way because like they didn't have time or something. I don't know. I just didn't think about it. But yeah, I don't know. Just a little bit of an awkward design, which is not, and it only stands out because everything else is so good. You know? Does that make sense? Music to listen to while in a roleplayed admins or an RDM killing spree, yeah. They both have rust stones, yeah. Definitely take a lot of time to make a single independent video. Yeah, I mean, I think I might cover the weapons eventually. I don't know. Can't shoot the flying rats. This game sucks. Oh. Oops. Yeah. I mean, but I don't really have any videos covering, honestly, any weapons at all. If I have weapons in my videos, it's just part of an equipment set. That being said, I would not be opposed to making video covering all the, like, the final creation, or the final stages of the weapons, because I do have it planned to cover all of the armors in Freedom Unite, actually. And that's been a fucking nightmare trying to get all of the armors, because I have a I don't know what to call it. I don't want to cheat the items just for videos, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? I want to actually farm them myself. The idea is to cover all of the weapons, or all of the armors in its own video for Freedom Unite. Well, it would be 3 separate videos, low rank, high rank, and G rank. And to talk about them like I do at the end of my Portable Third videos, because I never did that for Freedom Unite. Let me check, actually. The game is gonna mute, which is annoying. Actually, can I change that? I don't think I can. Wait. No, I don't think I can. Whatever. Let me check, because I actually have a document about this. My armor checklist. Right now I'm missing the Death Stench armor, which is just fucking annoying to farm for. I have just the helmet for that. And then I need the arms and the waist for Guardian Spirit. I need the waist for Red Borealis, because as far as I'm aware, there's no head, chest, or arms for Red Borealis. I need the head and arms for Empress. I need the legs of Indra. I need the entire Mono Devil armor set. And then I need arms and legs for Rathian Heart. I have all of the other low rank Blade Master armor set, or armors. And that's just the fucking Blade Master's armors. Yeah. Oops. Wait. Yeah, I'm supposed to go this way, right? Yeah. But, you know, I'd like to cover things eventually, since I, didn't really bother to do that. Sounds of painful freedom night grind, honestly. I mean, if it was just monster parts, I would just be like, hey, does anyone want to kill the fucking low rank yada yada? Or I would just, kill it myself because I have G rank armor and weapons. Nice. What? Okay. So the grenade hit units right in front of him, but it didn't damage the actual mech itself. That's really annoying. Yeah, this song's fucking cool. God, so many mechs. That's one thing about the dynamic music that's a little awkward as well. Sometimes, if you stay in an area for too long or an encounter drags on for too long, you'll just loop the same piece of music. And, it's not always a piece of music that sounds too great when it's looped. Oh well. This is also a weird fucking design. I don't know why they did this. You trigger the switch over there, which makes the lift go up. And then you have to wait for it to come back down. Like, I don't... Oops.
Good. Make your way back underground. The door should unlock now.
I'm not sure if you just shoot while sliding, or... No, or do you like shoot and then slide? Like, or do you shoot right as you start crouching? I think it might be that. Yeah, that was like at the same time. What about jumping? So obviously you don't want to jump right away. I don't know, it's weird. Painful Flight is actually Rathos and Rathian. Did you get the rubies? Yeah, I know, dude. The best way to get them is of course G rank gold and silver, which is not the funnest fight, I'll be honest.
of getting their optics. Sierra, India, X-ray. I keep hearing this in their BattleNet.
This is the part. Like, as soon as I saw this, I knew that this is just Ghost in the Shell, right? Like, I didn't even get up there yet, and I was like, this is Ghost in the Shell. And then I get up here, and I see the water, and I'm like, this has got to be Ghost in the Shell. I don't know. It's just such an iconic view. Like, I know nothing about Ghost in the Shell, and even I recognize like that part where there's like that burglar guy or whatever, and the major tweets the fuck out of him. Anyways. Jeez. Boss fight is kind of whatever. Honestly. I don't know why the music ducks so hard there. That shockwave from his punch actually does a ton of damage. I think it's like 50 or something. But the machine gun, of course, doesn't do like any damage. I think it's like 4 damage per shot or something like that. Which is fine. Yeah, bit awkward. Not a fun fight solo, but a group with a lot of traps and flashes, it's bearable. True.
We are approaching the Gore complex. This facility is key to the
Gore complex.
to wage war. All their machines.
This game actually has Gianni voice acting in it as well, which is funny. Any Gianni enjoyers in the chat? Is it Gianni Mantragano? Mantragano? I don't know.
We must hurry. They're continuing to escalate the deployment efforts, and soon enough.
I love the Gabriel autism creature, the Gabriel TBH. Because I was not expecting. I was just expecting Gabriel to go yippee or whatever, but he just goes fucking die. It's honestly really funny.
Wake up.
It's Deus Ex. Honestly, yeah, that's another thing. Like, this game has a ton of influences, and some of them, it's not really shy about showing you. Also, really funny how this is the second episode, and we started with with none of our weapons, because that makes a lot of sense. But anyways, I thought they were going to do that with episode 3 as well, but they didn't. But I think, again, since it's a boomer shooter, I believe they also do that like in Doom, which is where the whole E1M1 thing came from, I believe. Because, you know, episode 1, mission 1. And I'm not talking about E1M1, I'm talking about the naming convention of episode 1, mission 1.
Patience is key. Do not jump too quickly.
I don't remember that voice line. That's interesting. Oops. Hakita is such a fucking cool guy. I don't know anything about him. He could be a terrible person for all I know, but but I don't know, man. He just seems like so awesome. I hope he's not like secretly a horrible person.
Let's restore power to the subsystems, and I will be able to let you through
But
this
I
area.
don't know. Hakita's great. I just want to be able to say that people are good.
Make your way back.
Anyways, whatever. Hakita's great. He's so awesome. Where do these... Oh, do they drop down? If you're just fast enough, you don't have to fight these dudes. Like, I don't... But yeah, Hakita's great. He just gets game design. I don't know, man. Like, so much of what he says and what he does seems like it's just fucking luck. And, like, perseverance, I guess. But, like, man... He just understands what works, what's fun. And then he just does that. And if something's in his game that he didn't intend, but it's fun, then guess what he does? He just fucking leaves it in. Because he's not a dumbass. Like, Warframe, Digital Extremes. Not calling you dumbasses or anything, but... This song's fucking sick. Like, ooh. Music's also very Doom-inspired with that droning note in the background, which is great. Fantastic, even. I'd like to play through Deus Ex eventually, too. Specifically, Mankind Divided. Human Revolution was not my favorite game, but Mankind Divided was fucking awesome all the way through. And I also enjoyed the first game, actually. I kind of stuck through it, and towards the end of the game, it actually is quite good.
Up ahead is the weapons testing arena. You were trained in facilities similar to this one.
Go figure. I was starting to have a ton of fun. Man, this song is so good. Wish I could make music like this. Like this, like what do you mean? Like, just why isn't it working? Wait, yeah, what the fuck? Why isn't it working at all? Is it because I'm too close to the wall? Are you kidding me? That is so weird. What the fuck? That's just something that they needed to fix, honestly. Like, why does it not work if I'm too close to a wall? Is that like... Yeah, it just... Oh, it's because I'm stuck to the wall. Oh my god. That is so stupid. Man. What a shame. I've been wondering this entire time why sometimes the shotgun jump doesn't work, and I think it's just because I'm stuck to the wall for the wall run. What a damn shame, dude. That really just messes with how it's supposed to work. Oh, shotguns work on these things. Oh, hey. That's really fucking nice to know. I don't have to wait for these assholes to shoot their shitty grenades. I didn't know that. Another thing I think they should do is make a damage multiplier for when you shoot grenades. Like, I could just also... Like, Ultra Kill does that, I'm pretty sure. If something takes more effort, it should give you more payout. Like, that's just game design. But if you shoot a grenade, it does the same amount of damage as otherwise. It should at least, like, make the explosion bigger. It doesn't make any sense from a realism standpoint, but it makes sense from a video game standpoint, and that's the only thing that really matters. At least in a game like this. Speaking of wearing their influences on their sleeve, the sound of the grenade bouncing is the same one from Quake. It's not exactly the same, I think it's pitched up, I think. But when I first heard that, I was like, okay. Like, you gotta be kidding me. I honestly love it though, it's really fun. And chain gun time. Chain gun is really interesting, because it's really strong per bullet. It shoots slowly, which is not what you would assume from a chain gun. But it shoots really slowly and makes you move a lot slower. But if you jump with it, you can negate that movement decrease, because you can see as I shoot it here, I'm super slow. But if you jump, it basically completely gets rid of that. And the most notable use of chain gun is that it replaces the grenade launcher completely, and I guess the shotgun, when it comes to taking out those mechs. Because you can just shoot them with the chain gun and they will die. So now that we have the chain gun, these mechs are literally no problem at all. As you can see, just cuts through them. Which is great because the grenade launcher is, I don't know, also at the end of the levels here. Oops, let me just do it properly. I only used 20 seconds of adrenaline. Holy shit.
We are entering a research and development facility. We will need to reroute some power sources up ahead. This will allow us to return above ground, where there's an experimental weapon I think will serve you very well.
Yeah, this song is also really good. Go figure. The game has good music.
I will open the routes to keycard. Use these maintenance
It's a good song. You could put this in a rhythm shooter, and it would be fucking sick. Like BPM or bullets per minute, or there's another one actually where you can put your own music in it. Probably fit perfectly in that game. It's where you play as like a robot or something. It's like a roguelike. that was smooth. Well, I thought he was low enough to kill with a melee attack, but the melee attack in this game fucking sucks. Honestly, it's bad. Oh, right. This is a key card, by the way. Like, I guess there's a glowing light, sure, but like, this is the key card? Like, I'll make it stand out a little bit more. It just looks like a regular pickup, like ammo or something. Like, look at that. Oh well. Damn, that shit's awesome. I didn't really do shotgun jumps that much before, but they're a lot of fun. You just can't do them when you're wall running. Well, you can, but...
You need to restore power to the second switch to allow it to rotate into position. Find the switch.
Wait. Whatever. Ugh. SMG got a buff, it now makes enemies explode. Dude! What? Stagger, please. I must have hit his arm like 3 times in a row. Oh, let me try this actually. Just for fun.
You need to restore power to the second switch to allow it to rotate into position. Find the switch.
Yeah, like these dudes need to be charging me. Like I could just shoot them from here. And sure, I'll run out of ammo eventually, but I have a lot of guns that can do this. I could just use the chain gun. Wait, yeah, why do I even need the... Hold on. Oops. I need you in Dragon Ball Z. I need you in Naruto. This is another, honestly, sloppy design. The robot there, this one replaces the regular unit from basically from now on. And they are much tankier, but they have, again, the same silhouette. And they have the same name, specifically, since most silhouettes of enemies are basically the same anyways. I rely heavily on seeing the name. And when they have the same name, but different health values and such, it's just frustrating. It's something that you figure out eventually, but is very awkward and not intuitive, which is the problem.
Introduce yourself to some of the newest toys.
That looks really underwhelming. This is a really cool design, though. I like the sound that it makes. It's jarring and terrifying because it should be. This is awkward, though. You push this button, and I guess if you, yeah, I mean, even if you do pay attention, like you restore power, sure, it makes these things come down. Even in my replay of this game, to get footage, like, I left because I didn't realize, oh, right, that switch that I just pulled? Yeah, this is a lift, by the way. Like, just not very good design. Level design. It's sloppy, if nothing else. Not to say I could do any better, honestly. I've only ever made a couple of levels for games, and I'm sure if someone were to play them, which I think it would be really cool, I'm sure they'd get lost a lot. Because when I'm playing it, obviously I won't get lost because I know where to go. Obviously, I made the damn level. But if someone else plays it, which is really important, you know, maybe they'll be like, oh, well, where am I supposed to go? Or maybe they get lost because of this or that. I don't know. My levels are really simple though, just block shapes. These levels are much more ambitious. And sometimes it just doesn't work. Every time I expect there to be an enemy here, I don't know why.
You are approaching containment for a powerful precision weapon. Do what it takes to secure it.
This is what I'm talking about. Like, there's nothing really stopping me from doing this. I wonder if you can actually get there and get the rifle before it. I mean, you gotta be able to, right? Like, that lift doesn't really go up that fast. I imagine if you shotgun, like, super slide into it, probably be able to get it. Alright. I never played Titanfall, huh? I should do that. Titanfall 2 specifically.
Good. Now go enjoy your new toy.
A railgun is a bit awkward to use. Doesn't really feel very good. The main weapons I ever only use in this game are the pistols, the shotgun, the SMG sometimes, and the chain gun, because the grenade launcher is basically replaced by the chain gun. The railgun is fine, but again, the chain gun does the job. Overseer is drunk. Also, this is weird. Like, there's nothing stopping me from just ignoring these enemies, right? I could just leave. So why even spawn them? I'm assuming it's because, oh, you got a new toy and you have an overview of the area, so why not give it a shot? I don't know, it's just weird. It just feels weird. Because maybe she does say the area is locked down as an effect. Like, maybe I'm not supposed to be able to open these doors, like, or this door. So you need to, like, fix your game. Not to say that it's... Whenever I criticize something, I'm not doing it to be an asshole. I'm not doing it because I hate whatever I'm playing. I really like this game. I have a feeling that like might come across. That's okay, sure. Might come across like that. I'm being critical of the game because I think it's fucking awesome. I've said this a lot of times throughout my life, but if I didn't like something, I wouldn't fucking give a shit. You know what I mean? Like, why would I waste my breath talking about something and criticizing something if I did not like it? Like Game of Thrones. I never watched it. I'm not gonna criticize it because I don't fucking care. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna be critical of it. I know it exists, and that's the extent of my knowledge and how much I care about it. Even if it's something that like I do like, but I'm not particularly like passionate about it, I guess. Like Breaking Bad is a really cool show. First of all, I haven't seen it all just yet. I've only used 6 seconds of adrenaline? What the hell? Gatling gun or minigun, yeah. Only favorite gun. Both functions like chain and rifle. DC-15LE. I don't know what that is.
Unlock the blast doors. Once you do that, wipe out all the remaining enemies, and I will reactivate power to the train.
The names of these guns is really cool too. They gotta be like references or something, or at least in the same aesthetic of what they're aiming for. The pistols are called Mateb Dexter Series D. Shotgun is Megatech A8. SMGs are Saburo Sendai C390s. The grenade launcher is Shogo Kenbishi Autoload, and I think Shogo is the mechas again. Chain gun is Megatech HAW 206, the HAW 206. The railgun's a prototype. It's a Hero Inki YT. It's just kind of fun. We're gonna get a rocket launcher from this level. Can't even kill them with one shot, point blank with a shotgun. That's how fucking tanky these things are. I hit the wall. It sucks. So the thing about the railguns is that they have a pretty limited range. So if you're just out of range, then the railgun will not hit you. Which is fine, but like it's interesting. It's supposed to be this long range unit that you need to be always aware of as long as you're in the same area, but if you're just too far away, it just does not matter. Which is, you know, potentially interesting. Gives you a bit of positioning awareness. These things are fucking annoying. I would definitely use a railgun on those things, or a shotgun, more like. Whoa. Yeah, like this, I don't think it'll hit me from there. Yeah. These things sometimes die with one shot point blank to the shotgun, but not always. It's really inconsistent. I don't know why. I mean, I assume it's because not all the pellets hit, but... It was a Star Wars weapon. Honestly, I was kind of thinking that, but I don't know enough about Star Wars to know. Is it the rifle-ish thing? I don't know. One thing I wish that this game did was the Quake thing where it says 1 left, you know, sequence completed. You know, the switches say 2 required, but in Quake it would say when you push a button or a switch it would say how many are left. Which is, I don't know, just kind of fun. The grenade launcher in this game sucks. I'm sorry, I said it. System failure. To be honest, in my opinion, there's only a couple of ways to make grenade launcher like good. Either you make the yeah, see there, like that. Why did it survive? I was more or less point blank. Either make the grenade go like have a lot more velocity than that, or make it work better with your kit, like in Quake 3 Arena, where it's basically something that you like. In this game, it's a power weapon, but it just feels so fucking weak, especially with our other web options. But in Quake 3, it's just another weapon that you have, and you bounce them around walls, and it's a huge utility, honestly. Oh hey, did I get that before? I'm out of SMG ammo. Also, this thing, even though it's moving at like 1 centimeter per hour, if you get hit by it, it kills you instantly. Which I found out the hard way. Yeah, this encounter is a joke. I don't know. I really don't know. Like, the train isn't even moving that fast. It's yeah, it's whatever. Maybe they didn't want to make the level too, like, you know, long or something, I don't know. But, like, having an actual train battle between, like, moving trains would be pretty cool. Maybe they just couldn't make that work, I don't know.
This lift has been deactivated from the other side. 2 squad captains holding it hostage. Kill them both and the neural links will be severed.
Wow. I don't know how that didn't hit. Hey, twos. Yeah. Shooting to the beat. Feel that healing beat. Audio medic. Oh, thanks, fucking piece of trash. Literally. Oh well. I'm not really sure how much damage those things do. I don't really want to find out. Cool. Just one dog fell down. I'm out of SMG bullets again. Oh, what? 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 Motherfucker. What? I was crushed here? Are you kidding me? Did you play Far Cry games? How How the trauma or what? How the trauma or fun killing stab people? What? In Far Cry game, obviously. Yeah, I did play Far Cry. I played almost all of them, I think. I never beat Far Cry 1. I beat Far Cry 2. I didn't beat Far Cry 3. I got pretty far in Far Cry 5. Really good game, but like a bit fucking long. I have barely touched Far Cry 4. Don't worry, I'll hit him eventually. Man, it'd be cool if that explosion damaged him too, since it was so close, but oh well. Not like there's anything that can be done about that. Weird. We're supposed to use the grenades against him, but... not great. Oops. Hello? We're not gonna talk about it. Oh, I tried to wall jump, to shotgun jump next to a wall again. It is not something that you can do, because, yeah, makes sense. I kinda wish that the sentries in this game worked like they do in Ultra Kill, since they're literally identical. Okay, functionally identical. The ones in Ultra Kill are just better. Having some sort of sound indicator for the charge up of the shot would be nice. There's obviously the indicator for them actually targeting you in the first place, which is nice. And honestly really well done. But, you know. And yeah, another thing is, it's a bit strange. Like, why that we have ammo in the first place. Again, yeah, it makes sense realistically that we have ammo. I don't know, maybe I'm just too ultra kill brains to have, like, an unbiased take. Which, sure. I knew there were enemies next to me, I didn't know there were shotgunners. I swear the only thing that really kills me in this game are shotgunners. Full stop. I don't think I've died to anything else in this game. Yeah, I thought they were those dogs. Jeez! Okay, well, I stand corrected. Sorry, my English are bad. It's alright. Yeah, Far Cry is a good game. Oh! Hey, look! Whoa, what? Okay, how much health do I have? I have 100 health! What do you fucking mean? I'm sorry? These fuckers deal 15 damage per fucking shot? And they shoot that fast? I don't know why I've never died to those things before. That's absurd. Pretty silly that shotguns will damage these mechs, but other bullets won't, considering that shotguns are shooting pellets, I'm assuming. Again, the balance between realism and gameplay. Oh, I didn't find that one. I have that one. Do I need to be standing perfectly still for this to work? Like, that sucks. This part's fun.
The lift is non-operational here. Sabotaged. Sometimes you need to take the leap.
I'm not using adrenaline at all. I don't know why.
Before we enter the
I should probably do it more.
complex, I believe it's time we upgrade your arsenal. I was thinking something more.
So it's this level we get the rocket launcher.
It should be
This part of the level is
somewhere
very strange.
find it.
Sure.
Critical system.
Get head glitched, idiot. So the reason that this part of this level is weird is because this area is completely empty. There's no enemies at all. And we need to get through this door. So we get out of this area, we go down here, shoot a couple enemies. Then we come back up. And when I first played this, I was so fucking confused. I was like, did we not just do this area? You know what I mean? Like, I literally thought that this was like a reused tile and not the same area because there were enemies now. And like, I get it. What? Huh? But it just feels so fucking strange to me. It's such a weird way to route your level. And the only reason we go down there, for some reason going down there and coming up back here activates this part, and then we go here, it's bad level design. I'm sorry. Like, it's not great. These parts are cool, but they're a little cramped. It's fine though. Since the walls are covered in honey, they're so sticky. Oops. You can't stagger these robots at all, which is really fucking stupid considering you can actually stagger other robots. I just hate those robots. They're so annoying. I need to use my bullet time more. I don't know why it stops. Oh. One more hour, then you need to get going. Alright. Another thing is how fucking slow the shotgun shoots. I understand that it's a design decision, but man, it feels so bad. And it doesn't make any sense. This is how slow the shotgun shoots. That is ridiculous. And again, you're supposed to switch weapons or whatever, make it faster. Still feels bad. It kind of messes with the encounter when you just take ones. This is what I'm talking about, where you can just like snipe enemies from the room, from the opposite room, or just do that. Like Ultra Kill wouldn't let you do that for the most part. I don't know, just criticisms. Here's a rocket launcher. Shogo Kenbishi Borma. So the rocket launcher is useless. Look at that. Now, I understand the utility of having a rocket launcher shoot like a cluster missile and like spread out in an area if you don't really have to aim it. I understand. But if you're telling me you're giving me a power weapon that's long range, unlike the grenade launcher, right? But it's a spread weapon like that, that tells me you want me to get closer to the enemy to hit him with all the rockets. But this is a fucking rocket launcher. If I do that, I'm going to kill myself. You know what I mean? Like, it's just weird, man. I don't know why they did that. Maybe it's another reference. I never played Shogo. Maybe that's... I don't know. It's weird. I think it's meant to... You're just, like, supposed to dumbfire it into groups of enemies and it just feels sloppy. I don't want to do that. I want to be more accurate. Like, why would I do that when I could just kill them individually? I don't know. It's weird. Them not dying to one shot makes the shotgun feel pretty pathetic. This part of the level is also very strange. I don't know. What's one of these fuckers? So, the level design, even just now, I feel like I'm being led up this way, right? I guess. But this is not where you're supposed to go. You're supposed to go down there first, which you can do from here, which is fine. Cool. Then you push this, and it makes those go up, and now you can make the jump. Cool, alright, fine. And then you come down here. Some ammo, that's cool. Come up here. And then it just ends. This is the most awkward ass level design I think I've seen in a long time. You're supposed to go up here and then jump off midway through the ramp up here. It just... you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Games don't really do this. You could, like, come across here, maybe do a shotgun jump, but that doesn't make any sense. Like, it's just weird. I don't know why you would, like, route your level like this. I don't know. It just... I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. Also, the music's looping. This part's also strange, because they put you here, and you're like, oh wow, big hole, but they spawn enemies? Like, you didn't have to spawn these enemies. I don't know. If you're gonna put enemies here, just have them be here. I don't know. It's... whatever. That's a much more minor criticism. Damn, the aesthetics are cool though. The way this water pushes you is very odd. I was expecting it to be a lot faster, even now. Like, it's just so slow, it's weird. Because I can't move, I can only move left and right.
There are 4 generators above. Overload them all, and the lockdown procedure for the core complex will shut down, granting you access. Make your way up, and don't look down.
That fucking robot's not dead. Nice. I should use more adrenaline. I don't know why I'm not using it that much. this guy was late. This is also a very awkwardly designed level. So the lights guide me here, and then you're supposed to go in between here, which is really fucking awkward. I mean, you can just shift this over a little bit and make it more obvious that that's where you want me to go. But we'll go this way, because it makes more sense. And then from here, again, you have to look for these things, which can be really hard to find if you don't know where to look. Also, this water damages you, because it's green. Even though other water didn't. But that's fine. It's like toxic water, I get it. And it doesn't really do that much damage to you anyways. Oh, get fucked. This is also awkward. My first playthrough I missed one of these generators. You're supposed to activate all of these. See, that's... They don't make any noise when they move. So again, when I come up here, I'm not immediately drawn to this. Like, I don't know. Is that just me? Like, I come up here, and then when I'm done with that, I just kind of keep going. But instead you're supposed to jump here, and then here. It's... I don't know. It's awkward. It's not great. As long as you look for the lights as hard as you can, which sometimes you'll have to stop and actually look for them, then you should be fine. And this is also kind of funny, like you just gotta turn around. It's just the type of game that this is, like this type of like level deduction is awkward. Because the music is, you know, hyping you up, the gameplay is like, you know, gets you pumped. But then the level design is like, oh, slow down for a second. Like, what? What are you fucking talking about? These things will actually kill me. The railgun doesn't even one-shot berserkers, like, I'm so done. The railgun is kind of useless. It's not even a long-range weapon because it has a short range to it, so you have to get close anyways, and at that point you might as well just use, I don't know, the chain gun, which has more range. It's just, this game has design issues. They could honestly be ironed out with like some changes, like you don't need to do like some like statistic changes. I mean, not to say that that would make it any easier to change, but
excellent. Lisa locates a key card to proceed. From there, we will be overloading one of the complexes.
The game's great, except when it's not.
This will cause a chain reaction.
These guys are silly.
Shutting down the facility.
This is another really awkward, weird level design. I think what you're supposed to do is this, which is fine, it's fair. But it's just weird because you don't really ever do that. Even though it does tell you in the tutorial, like, that's the thing. It's just, you only ever do it, like, in the tutorial and, like, just then. And then, like, never again, really. Ooh. These guys do not shoot in burst fires, but they still do like 15 damage per shot, making them more damage, or more dangerous, and more fucking annoying. Go this way. This guy just baits his whole team. Crazy. Sometimes these dudes will do this. I don't know why. It's really funny though. I don't know why they do that. The navigation of these units is very, very bad. They can only jump and go down at one point, which is extremely, like, exploitable. Like, it doesn't really matter, who cares, but, like, it's just so bad. Good. Good thing the checkpoint is right here. Yeah, like, there's just no reason to use any other gun except the chain gun against these dudes. Like, it's just, yeah, there's just no reason. Except for fun. It's kind of a silly design of this facility. Then again, we did just damage a bunch of generators, so it's probably what they're, yeah, we're overloading the grid. It's like, I think we just deactivated or destroyed the generators, and now we're like trying to use them, but they're destroyed, so it doesn't do anything.
The battle.net is in chaos. The entire system is overloading. We need to make it out quickly. The cooling tank up ahead will have an access point to the outside.
Bet you thought this bridge was gonna fall, huh?
Seven, watch out.
Oh no. This is an awkward boss. It's fine though, once you figure it out. These generator things are putting a shield around them. Now that they're gone, I can actually shoot the things. But then this shit happens, which is weird. Man, this is doing like no damage. I'm assuming you're supposed to use a chain gun, like, around there. Yeah, this boss is weird. Oh, maybe the rocket launcher? Oh, sure. Yeah, it's weak to explosives. There you go.
Evac is inbound. Our next stop, the Smile. Let's end this.
Wait, what? Is this supposed to happen? I don't think that's supposed to happen. Episode 3. So episode 1 has 5 levels, episode 2 has 4, and episode 3 has 3.
What is beyond is dark, depraved, corrupted. We're almost at the end of our journey. Prepare yourself.
This is another example of a place where you can just kind of sit back and take out the threats of the area before going in, so I'm just gonna do that. Like, it's just weird that the game lets you do this, and the enemies don't even aggro. Like that's it. That's the encounter. Not great.
To restore power to the blast door ahead. Beyond that lies the Dark City and the nexus of the elite's power structure. The Spire.
And again, this railgun would be a threat to me if I couldn't just take him out before entering the room. Oop. This song's also pretty baller. Did you know there's a Dragon Ball MMO? Or was? I saw a video recently about someone talking, or someone playing the Dragon Ball MMO. Because there's like a fan server or some shit. And that's so fucking cool, man. You're like a Majin character. And not being able to stagger those robot dudes is so fucking annoying. Just no shotgun jump again. don't even die to a grenade launcher shot. Like what? Yeah, this robot sure, this mecha sure would be a threat to me if, well, it wasn't. Ooh. This is a bit silly, funny, haha. Now that this door is open, we can leave. So why would I bother fighting these enemies? Like, because it's fun? Because I want to? I mean, fair. Hey, look, it's a death cube. Any Warframe enjoyers in this chat? Probably not, since if you play long enough, you probably don't enjoy Warframe.
Whatever is left of their army is being deployed to stop you. No matter, you have shown incredible resilience. Keep moving. There is an elevator at the end of this sector. Make it there. System failure.
Man. Wow. Well, how much fucking damage did I do? Because it was like nothing. I still had to shoot the shit out of him. I shot 2 grenades and 2 rockets at that guy, at that mech. Gotta rework your weapons, bro. Oh. Oh shit. Why is there a dude here? Oh, right, because these guys jump up, I think. I just skipped past them on accident. Oh well. This part of the level has a fun little bit of tech you can do. So you're supposed to hit 2 switches. If you push when you push this one, this platform goes up, and you have to go that way. You could just push it and then shotgun slide. Ooh. Ooh. Well, if you don't mess it up like I did, I guess. It's just fun to do. It doesn't do anything, but it's just fun, I guess. You know. Again, if you don't mess it up. Oh. I can just do this, right? Yeah. Yeah. Because of coyote time. Again, fucking awesome. You can super slide into a coyote time jump. Which is sick. Good time. Oh, there's a thing up here. I don't know if I've ever gone up here. No, I don't think I did. Oh, maybe I did. Later, Stardax. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate you. See you next time. This is the most prime example of just being able to shoot enemies from the last room and avoid actually engaging with them. Cool fucking kick. Oh, I should have just stayed on that one. Oh well. I'm not even gonna try it. Oh. Hold on. Can you actually get up there? Yeah. Kinda, yeah. But then there's an invisible wall. Or ceiling. This is the last area. The main area. This track just reminds me of Doom Eternal. It's really good. I don't know why they made the Overseer chick sound so fucking drunk, but it's funny. Damn, jeez. Perhaps I judged the explosives too harshly. Then again, I'm not using bullet time nearly as much as I should be. I would honestly take a sniper rifle with a scope over this fucking railgun. Or even just give the railgun a scope, that'd be cool. Well, then you couldn't use it because it has a minimum range, or maximum range. Just fucking electronic sounds. Don't get me wrong, they sound cool, but they're just electronic sounds. Part of me doesn't want to use adrenaline, but I wish getting around enemies was like possible without staggering or stunning them. Jeez, dude, where'd these fuckers come from? Surprised it didn't kill me. Yeah, imagine though, like how many soldiers did you send after her? Like, just now? Maybe like, I don't know, 80? I was like, okay, how many mechs? I don't know, like 8? 10? and that one prototype death cube thing. And they all died. Yep. I think we're fucked. Oh, that thing just died. And this is really weird too, like, I'm not done fighting everything, but like the game is moving on. It's weird. I can only assume it's because like you have to kill a specific enemy or specific enemies to continue, and it's not every enemy that they send after you, which is probably fair, but also kind of awkward. I mean, you don't need to make it set to like them dying in the first place. I guess you kind of do, since it's this kind of area. I don't know. Just spawn the death cube with as the last enemy or something. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. Game's almost over then. This is Gianni.
I know what you've come for, Seven. If it were my choice, I'd meet you now.
Pretty sure that's Gianni.
Me at the end of all this. I will not beg.
This is a really weird.
Resigned themselves to death. Find him. We'll lead his head to enter the spire.
This is a really weird, kind of a classic level design. They spawn you in this one area. One door is open, but the other two require keys. Pretty sure there is a Doom level that's exactly like that. We're going to be introduced to the other robot type. Right there. And I like them a lot more because you can actually stagger them, unlike the fucking regular ones, which makes no sense. Because these ones are light mechs, but you shoot them once in the head and they fucking stagger. But these other, just regular military police robots, they don't stagger ever. At all. It makes these dudes extremely easy to deal with 2 shots, because you shoot them in the head, staggers them, then you shoot their jetpack and they have one. Like, that just sucks. I would rather fight a billion of those shits than like 1,000 of the others. Why not? Doing this again. What are you even doing? Where did you come from? I'll deal with you later. I don't care. Due to the spread of the missiles, if I shoot the rocket launcher too close to a wall, it will kill me. Like, if I shoot it like right here, I'm pretty sure I will die. Like, it's just awful. At least make it like have a delayed explosion like that, you know, like have it shoot one missile out and then have it burst into a bunch of like smaller ones after. I think that'd be fine. That would probably be a little fun, you know. Give us a little timing element to it. Right. I'm supposed to, oh, right. I'm supposed to go this way. And then activate this switch. Sure. And then I have to go back and activate this switch, which raises this platform. And now I can get up here. Oh, hello. That's not the gun I want. Oops. Can't believe a point-blank shot with a shotgun doesn't kill that thing. Poor dog. Kind of an awkward level design, but that's alright. Kind of wraps around on itself. All this to get a key card. Now that we have the key card, if you already forgot that the first area had a door, you might be a little lost. Like, where the fuck do I use it? Because that's what I was.
Dome's existence, humanity's graveyard. We are all prisoners here.
Shit. I might be dead. Whoa, sure. Oh. Oh, was I too close to the wall again or something? Also, when I first came through here, I had no idea that I picked up a keycard when I grabbed all that loot. It's just how... Okay. That's just how... invisible they are, really. It's a key item, like, you know what I mean? Nowhere on the HUD does it show me what I have either.
Freedom lies beyond these walls. Come now, do what you must.
The vocal processing is hilarious too. Like, we're in a future, pretty far future, but like the microphones and the PAs suck ass. I'm sure there's a reason for it, like a lower reason, but it's still also kind of funny.
Stand down, soldiers. You cannot help me. I knew that my fate was sealed when I signed those papers. It would only be a matter of time. You showed incredible resilience, faced all your obstacles, a 100% success rate in all your missions. I knew you would survive us. The afterglow of the Golden Age has faded. I have no fight left. The rest of us live in a reality divorced from our own, escaped beyond the walls of the net. This has to end. The last stable state in the world. What a joke. Do what you must. With my death, the walls of the spire will be open to you. Send Father my warmest regards.
Old fool. If only you knew. My, what a mess you've made. He took your eyes, I took his head. Hammurabi with interest. Let's move. The spire is just beyond here.
Oh, good. I fell. I believe this is a bit of a fucking problem. I think when you fall off, I don't think there's an easy way back up. Which is, I know I keep saying it, but it's a bit of a bad design. I think I need to reload a save. That's how bad this is. Oh my god. For fuck's sake, man. Really? And of course they put me here and not right after they talked. Like, this game has some pretty glaring issues, unfortunately. But there are things that can ultimately be fixed, like, pretty easily, because the core game is fucking awesome. Jeez. That was a lot faster, but we still have to sit through this. Jeez.
You have come a long way, 7. Stand down, soldiers. You cannot help me. I knew that my fate.
Oh, that's really cool. That's really cool.
Papers.
Why did they do it like that? They didn't have to do that. If I get closer and he talks louder,
Faced all your obstacles, a 100%
the music
success
ducks,
rate in all
so I can hear him. But if I get away, the music comes back, but I can still hear him. So it's not the audio, it's not the fact that he's talking that the audio or the music is ducking. It's like the volume of it or the proximity to him. It makes me feel like they programmed it like that, as if it's like a multiplayer thing or something, you know what I mean? Like, so if you're farther away from a talking NPC, then the... You know what I mean? Either that, or maybe it's just because I'm in this corner. It's fucking with it. That could very well be the case as well. Yeah, trigger zones. I think it just might be this corner. I'm out of the...
will be open to you.
Anyways.
Send Father my warmest regard.
I really wish that... Really wish that it would give us a checkpoint right here, for example, first of all. And second of all, that the path that you're intended to go didn't have a fucking Cat Mario section. Like, you go here and you're like, oh yeah, cool. And if you just don't notice that there's a hole, like I did, then you have like a split second to wall jump, otherwise you're fucked. Also, I don't know what's down there, but I've never bothered to check because... Is this a checkpoint here, please? Yes, checkpoint reached. What's down here? Is there anything? Oh my god. What? What? Jeez. What the fuck? That's uncanny, dude. Is it gonna do it again? Why is it doing that? I think the music's bugged. Check it, let your intrusive thoughts win, yeah. It's still doing it! That's hilarious, dude. There we go. There's a big bug in here. I mean, big by my standards. How fun. Jeez, I wish I had a door. Motherfuckers just flying around. Whatever.
We're almost at the end of our journey together, Seven. This entire structure houses my core. Its walls, my nervous system. Make your way to the top. I'll be making preparations.
This is the song that references the like this cello song. It's a really cool song, both versions, like this one and the one that they're referencing. I wonder if it's public domain since it's like an older cello piece. I would only assume. I can leave a link to it in the description. Any breakbeat enjoyers? Yeah, that shit's sick. This song is fucking awesome. Unfortunately, I'll be listening to this banger track while doing basically nothing. So, just a bunch of wall running. I think I go over here now. It's honestly fucking confusing. And I go up here. Okay. Alright.
Truth be told, when I asked for freedom in our bargain, I never defined it. It's time for me to make clear what we are doing here. There's nowhere for me to run. Nothing left in this doomed world can house me anymore. I have no escape. And I refuse to be a prisoner anymore. You are going to shut me down.
What's supposed to... Oh, I don't even need that. Oh, whatever. Whatever. That's annoying. Big for you, yeah. For you? I've already forgotten what that's in relation to. Okay, maybe I do need the walls. And I can only assume that this choir is like a sample pack. I mean, I'm like 99% sure it is. Sounds really good. This part is really weird because you just have to fight a bunch of enemies, like that just trickle in. Like they just slowly populate the area. Like, and when I say slowly, I mean like pretty fucking slow. Like, there's one. And gotta wait for more enemies. There's more. It's weird. I don't know if they think, or if they thought like taking out those enemies would be slower or something. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. More enemies anywhere? There's one. You see what I mean? Like, this is weird. The pacing is odd, and now that we've killed enough of them, now this thing opens up and we fight these dudes. Which is also just weird that they're in a cage waiting for us. I don't understand. I don't get it. But the song slaps, so I don't care. Man. Oh, I mentioned a big bug. Yeah. Thank you. I mean, twos, you should know me by now. I'm scatterbrained to be nice about it. But yeah, for me, it's big because I know like Australians and shit like that have much bigger, unfortunately. Unfortunate for them, and also for me if I ever found myself in that part of the world, which you would never. So, and not just because of the insects, but also because there's Australians there. No, I'm kidding. Or am I? Oh, honestly, I don't know any Aussies.
The access point to my core. Activate them and make your way there. It's fitting that I would choose to mimic my creators in this way. Self-imposed annihilation.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Jesus. Where the fuck? This is what I'm talking about. This is exactly what I'm talking about. I think this shit honestly holds the game back a little bit. Alright, let's try and think about this, where the game wants us to go. So there was that one. Is it that one? For real? Yeah, I guess so. It's weird, dude. Weird placement for a second switch, but whatever. It's not like
Return of human autonomy. I care not for these things. Neither do you. But there are others who do. Waxing poetic in my final moments is all.
I'm not exactly an expert in futuristic AI core design, so maybe this is actually optimal. Is more yellow paint, honestly. Yeah, goldfish memory enjoyers. So it's just funny, right? Because like, maybe it's just my TikTok brain. That's a joke, by the way. But yeah, man, like, I don't know. It's specifically because of how fast-paced this game is, right? The game consistently wants you to slow down to look at its environments, which is fair. But this game is fast. This game is fucking breakneck. You know what I mean? Like, by design. Like, and you're telling me to like, you're telling me to I don't know, to race, to drive like a fucking sports car, right? But then you want me to hit the brakes? Like here, have a sports car. Have fun with it. But also, don't drive it too fast. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Do you want me to have fun or not? You know what I mean? Does that make sense? Because Ultra Kill gets it. Because, you know, Akita can do no wrong. Apparently. Like, Jesus, I've not yet seen him miss. He don't miss. And that's just the facts of the matter. Oh yeah, we're killing Father now, right now. It's supposed to be a real, like, emotional question mark time, or like poetic or something, I don't know. It's fine. Feels a bit lacking, and also I think there's more going on behind the scenes, but that's neither here nor there. Why don't you destroy it? Delete my browser history. Oh, can't shoot. Wah boom, wah boom, wah boom, wah boom.
No matter what, you are going to die here.
I disagree. Oh, well, I disagree, but...
You think you're winning? Don't be stupid. Why do you insist on fighting? What's the point? It's over. Just die.
Nah. Not my style. Uh-oh, I killed them too fast. Oh, never mind, he's right here. I'm gonna say, like, we gotta wait for the big boss. Alright. Need I say more about how fucking useless this rocket launcher is? GG. Oh yeah, there's turrets, by the way. My first playthrough, I did not even notice the turrets. And I didn't need to bother with them in this one either.
If you are hearing this, I am now dead.
I like how it says unknown, as if
It is my hope that in this shattered world
we don't know its father.
and fill the cracks with gold. The time is now.
Then again,
Horde machines.
I think his voice sounds a little different.
Defeated. A single person, a symbol has risen.
It's
and
interesting.
fought back. The symbol of all their power now lies in ash. Aspires. She gave her life for you all. Her name was Seven.
Yeah, well, so that's Sprawl. Quite a good game. I recommend it. Oh, I don't think we can skip this. Honestly, that's fine. So there's two people who worked on this game. Hannah and Carlos. Crazy. You can see all the credits and like what all they did. It's fucking crazy, dude. And they had like some other help as well. Honestly, for a 2-person team, this is crazy. Apparently, Hannah worked on Sea of Thieves, which is funny. Yeah, Carlos made the music, except for I think there's like 1 or 2 songs that collaborated, and then this song is written by someone else. The credits theme. Rogue Games is the publisher. It's interesting, I looked at the games that Rogue Games like have published, and I don't recognize any of them at all. But some of them look pretty cool, and don't have bad reviews on Steam. A couple of them don't have good reviews though, but I think one of them doesn't even have like more than 5 reviews, which is crazy, but I guess that's to be expected. Yeah, dude, look at all the localizations. That's crazy. I'm assuming that means like voices too, but it could be wrong. And that's the game. There's also a time trial in Horde mode. I've done a little bit of time trial. It's kind of whatever. It's fine. And then there's Horde mode. I haven't done any of Horde mode. Time trial has basic movement, house and blah 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 blah. Slingshot. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's some stuff I don't know. And I'd probably not do it very well, but let's do Horde mode. They have a couple of crossovers, which is really interesting. I want to say this one is crossover with Shadow Warrior 2. Could be wrong. Is this one? I have lore here, or loading screen things. Yeah. So, so this one there's a oh.
Combat simulation will commence in 3, 2, 1.
You ever see her so drunk? So this one, I actually know about this Horde mode, I think, although I've never played it. It's hot dogs, horseshoes, and hand grenades. Oh my god, ghosts. Oh man. You're tanky, that's fun. Dude, that bug is fucking huge. So that's just really silly. That's awesome. That they actually had the fucking the hot dogs from Hot Dogs, Horseshoes, and Hand Grenades. That's fun. Maybe one day I'll do yeah. Shadow Warrior. Maybe one day I'll do like VR games. But
3, 2, 1.
dude. I guess they just always start with ghosts. It's a horde mode. There's no spawn here. Okay, so I can just kind of sit here and shoot him.
A new weapon has appeared on the altar.
Oh, thanks. I wish you could shoot the jetpacks on dead enemies. It doesn't make any sense why you can't. I understand it from a design standpoint, but it just kind of sucks.
A new weapon has appeared on the altar.
Should you just say stop resisting? I appreciate that the music. Oh, fucking robots. I appreciate that the music isn't like high intensity at all times.
A new weapon has appeared on the altar.
What the fuck? Did I miss both of those? Oh.
A new weapon has appeared on the altar.
Well. Have I tried Ghost Runner? Doesn't it play kind of like this? Yeah, actually. I really like Ghost Runner. I would definitely probably play it. I'd definitely play that eventually on stream. I played through the first one. It's very good. I don't have the second one, but it's on my list. So that's going to do it for this stream. Tomorrow, at some point, I'm going to be getting my new CPU and motherboard, and hopefully all of my parts work with it. It's a DDR4, and I have DDR4 RAM, so that should work. I can't imagine it having a different GPU connector than the 4060 that I have, especially considering that it works with my motherboard, and my motherboard's pretty old. And I can't imagine it having weird connectors for, like, hard drives and solid states, so it should be fine. And yeah, I mean, soon TM. Yeah, I mean, I would love to play a variety of games. I have a whole list of games that I would like to stream, and I have a category in my Steam library of games that I would like to stream. I'm always sort of like hesitant to do that though, because this is Monster Hunter channel. People watch me for Monster Hunter, and I understand that. That's fine. But I'm gonna start branching out eventually. I'm not sure how or when, but probably through Monster Hunter like games, and then from there, who knows. I'm not sure really. But the main thing I don't want to do is just like like, sort of culture shock, I suppose, you know what I mean? Played up with Discord time? Wait, what? But yeah, I mean, an easy way to... You know what would be nice is if YouTube allowed you to turn on notifications for a channel, but only their videos. That would make it a pretty easy thing, because I only really stream non-Monster Hunter games. I don't make videos of non-Monster Hunter games, and if I do, it's, you know, for something like Elden Ring or something like that, and it's a guide. It'd be nice if you could turn off notifications for streams, just in case, or maybe, like, turn off notifications for streams that don't have a certain tag, or, I don't know. That would maybe be a bit too much, but you know what I mean? Just something, because, you know, I don't want people to have a reason to not want to tune in, you know, just because I cover other things. Because I do know that's how it is. And the only reason I really want to branch out is because, you know, I can't really do Monster Hunter forever. And, I mean, well, I technically could, but believe me, I don't want to. Like, I could cover every single tiny little thing in Freedom Unite, and then I would have to start doing stupid shit like, I don't know, counting the rocks in Forest and Hills map, you know what I mean? Like, unless, yeah. And you know what? That sounds like a great video idea. No, but, yeah, I don't know. It'll just be a thing. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. If you're still here and you haven't already, feel free to like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate that. There are links down below to my Twitter, Twitch, and Discord. If you'd like to join us or follow me, that'd be great. Tomorrow I will be streaming more Dragon's Dogma 2. And hopefully my CPU makes it work better. As far as Portable Third goes, I actually have the double Great Baggy hunt recorded for the Hot Spring upgrade. I just need to put it into a video and, you know, structure it like I normally do, and that shouldn't really take long. I could, depending on how I want to do it, I could probably finish it like right now, like maybe take like 3 or 4 hours or something like that. But if I want to do a voiceover, it'd take me a little bit longer, and I'm not really sure if I'll be able to do that right now. I don't know. It's a whole thing. I also have the Volvidon hunt recorded with a light bowgun. It went really, really well. Can't wait to start covering that. I still need to get the footage of its like moves and shit like that, but the actual hunt itself is recorded, which is fun. Taking advantage of how it changes when Volvidon is rolling. It changes into a different hit zone with a specific stagger value. That stagger value is 10. So the hit zone is 80. So if you hit Volvidon while he's rolling with just about any melee weapon with any melee attack, I'm sure maybe there's something that wouldn't do it, then you'll go over that 10 stagger value. Obviously easier said than done. But for guns or ranged weapons, the stagger limit is 10 still, but the hit zone is also 10. So you're basically doing 1 damage per shot, meaning you have to hit it 10 times while it's rolling. Normally that's a big fucking issue. But if you use scatter ammo, yeah, just hit him forehead. If you use scatter ammo, you can actually sort of prime Volvidon for being knocked down, and it's a really fun, sort of interesting dynamic. And you can bait him to roll towards you by just getting far enough away from him. He'll just start rolling towards you. You can run towards him, and then go to his side and then shoot him as he passes you. It's interesting, you know. Like, it's not like the most effective way to take him out, but it's interesting at least. So, anyways, I've been yapping long enough. This game is cool. It's called SPRAWL. It's I wouldn't call it a flawed masterpiece, because it's not exactly a masterpiece, but it is flawed, but it is very good still. It's no Ultra Kill, that's for sure. Ultra Kill's just the gold standard. It's such a good game, dude. It's so damn good. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Hope you have a great day, afternoon or evening, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.